So we're going to go into our warm-up. So to begin with, we're just going to do some leg slides. So just sliding, brushing along the floor. You can start to bring the arms in. So basically, as the leg goes back, the arm goes forward. It's just brushing. Yes, bit of balance. My balance is gone. So as you take the leg back, the arms go forward. A little bit of coordination, a little bit of balance. The legs are working, all happens to work. Start to use those arms. This side. Now we're going to take it out to the side and the arms in. Just brush it down. Brush it down. More spread to the floor. Curl your feet. Good. What we're going on. Brilliant. Good. Let's change sides. We're going to take it back and forward. Just a little brush on the floor that you're doing. You can keep it on the floor. Good. Now out to the side. Lifting. Try and get one to stay nice and tall. That's the original side. We're going to take it forward and circle back. Around the little tap. And way around. Keep your hands where you want. And then to go like that. Take the leg round. So it's nice and steady. Just walking up the legs nice and big. One more this side. Good. And do the other hand. So hold the body round. Get nice and tall. You can break it down and stay nice and tall. That's fine. Now forward and back. Into a squat, we're going to do our V W. So as you go down, you go to our W arms, V, W. The main idea is squeeze and up. Squeeze the button down. So really working the shoulder blades. Okay. As you sit, go round, you can feel it in place. Really get those elbows back. Lovely. Okay, a couple more of those. I'm just going to check nobody else is trying to come in. Let's have a quick look. Just checking. No, we're okay. It's just us guys. Lovely. Okay, we're going to take it up a little bit. We've got Ali shuffle, like boxer. My hands Ali. So it's out, right leg forward, out, left leg forward, out, right leg forward. So it's just a little shuffle there. Shuffle. Don't use it's too far. Just bring in the cardio. And that's it. Down, one, forward, out. Forward. That's 1, 4. Good. Okay, just keep those feet pedaling. So going up onto the toes. Keep those feet. Okay, we've got walkout. Not everybody's favourite. I don't know if I've done it normally before, but basically, if I just tilt that down slightly. A walkout looks like this. You stand up, you go down, you walk out, you drop all the way to the floor, you put your hand up, you don't put your knees down, you stand up, nice and stretch. Are you ready? Let's go, down we go. Try to keep your knees down, walk out, down on your tummy, back up. Big stretch. One more. Keep it up. Okay. Perfect timing. Just got to the end of that piece of music. So, are we warm? Should have got the cardio. Should have got the body warmed up. Most of the parts of the body we're going to be using. So, because of my bad eyesight, I've had to do it in big writing so I can see what we're doing. Okay, so lateral doggies, we've done this before. It's up to you how low and where you want to reach to. So it's just little side, down, little side, down. You can stay low in the middle, reach down, stay low. It's going to make the legs work. Reach down, you can come up, and then just reach. You can just reach, okay? So you don't have to touch the floor. That's the levels you can choose. If you want to really work hard, stay low, make the legs, bottom, tummy and everything, stay up. Try not to go forward, stay up, down. So it's just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we've got our paddle squat. Okay, just 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go into either our basketball or our netball shooting. Pick the ball up off the floor, shoot. Pick the ball, shoot. So 4 of each of those, and that's what we do in rotation. Okay, so I'm going to set the timer. Are we ready? I'll call out what we've got coming. We're going to do this for three minutes. Are we ready? Let me set the music. Give us something to keep us going. So here we go, lateral doggies to the side, reaching, and here we go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Have a squat. Step up. Make your body work. Basketball. Shoot. Stay in. Lateral doggies. Stay low. Here we go. Up, down, low, down, low. One more. Have a squat. If you want to keep going really hastily, you keep going. Here we go. Your workout. You make sure you do. One down there. Okay, that's the problem. Here we go. Last one. Now on. Come together. Use the head. That's up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down. Side right. There you go. Good. Keep it going. Have a squat. And shoot that basket. 4, 2, 3. Little jump you can. Are you ready? Here we go. Stay low. Make your legs work. Have a squat. We're over halfway, guys. Let's shoot. Here we go. Go. And down. Here we go. Lift. Touch the floor. Have a squat. This is your rest. Here we go. Enough. Here we go. Get that ball. 2, 3, 4. At the end, you start to sway. Here we go. Make your muscles. So much more 3. Have a squat. Basketball. Come check. 20 seconds to go. 3, 4. Another round. Let's go. See how far we can get. Have a squat. And let's shoot. Here we go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Excellent, guys. Woo! Take on some water. Have a drink. Okay, how do you find that? Have I lost anybody? Have you gone? Hi, Phoebe. Cool, well done, everyone. Okay, little bit intense, but don't worry, it starts going down. So, probably hear me puffing and panting. So we've got, and make those legs work, don't forget, large muscles work off more calories, okay? And then legs, and other legs and things we want to work anyway. So we've got deep squat, the bounces, deep squat, bounces, deep squat, bounces, okay? Doing those for 4, all right? Just make sure when you're squatting, you're sitting back. Okay, we're not going forward, we're sitting back. All right, so we've got high knee twists. So anybody with back problems, Jeanette in particular, just watch this one, okay? So you can twist, twist, twist. So lift the knee, twist the body. You can throw the arms behind you if you're okay with your back. Twist, you're gonna work those core. Okay, just make sure that you are using your tummy, not your back. So really think tummy, tummy, tummy. As if you're doing a crunch move, okay? Then we've got reach across the body. Easy option is just to reach with your hands for 4. Harder to make your body twist, elbow, 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 elbow. You can see immediately, that takes me this way, that takes me a lot further. And it really starts working those shoulders. Are you ready? We've got another 3 minutes. Pop that music back on. Down, 2, sit back, 3, 4. High into the twist, 4 on one side, 2, 3, stay side, 1, 2, 3, 4. Reach to the elbow, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it again. Down the belly, bounce, down. Keep the head up, as much as possible. Okay, knees, 1, 2, big crunch, other side, crunch, crunch, done, okay, we've got reaches together, 2, 3, 4, squats, down we go, bounce, 2, 3, 4, big those knees, throw your arms, 2, 3, 4, tummy, 2, 3, 4, elbows, 1, 2, 4, cool, you keep going, your pace. Well done. Excellent, guys. Did I say it was going to get easier? Sorry about that. Okay. Well done. So that's our second cardio. It is going to get slightly lower intensity here. Well done. So we've used so much of the body there. So it's really getting a good overall body workout. So while you're having a drink, take on some water. Okay, we've got step back, kick, step back, kick, which looks like step back, kick, step back, kick. The kick needs to be about the core again. So it's kick, all right, so it's a real kick and crunching. You can see how I'm crunching the body as I come forward for the kick, 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 yeah? So we do 4 on one side, 4 on the other, good for balance too, that one. Then we're going to do toe reaches, wide stance. But I still want to see your faces, guys. Still look at me. Don't go down here, okay? Make sure you make your bottom go a little bit lower if you keep your head up, okay? 4 of those, and then, only difference is we've got 8 punches, because 4 punches is over too quick. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Straight back into, step kick, step kick. Are we ready? Okay, cool, let's get some music on. Two, nice powerful kicks, good. Crunching on me, 1, 2, 3, 4. Touching your toes, keep your head up, nice and low, let them stretch. Nice.
Homegrown alligator, see you later. Gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road. Sunny change in the atmosphere, architecture unfamiliar. I can get used to this. Time flies by in the yellow, stick around and you see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you leave me, you know where I'll be. I'll be like a shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. South of the equator, navigator, gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road. Deep sea diving on the clothes, bikini bottoms, lager tops. I can get used to this. Time flies by in the yellow wings, stick around and you see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. Feeling like a someone. We got 2 in the front, 2 in the back, sailing along, and we don't look back. Time flies by in the yellow and green, stick around and you see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you'll know where I'll be.
Well done. Give yourself a clap. Woo. Well done. That's it. We've got a towel there. I think we need it today, don't we? Woo. You said it was cool. I've got my windows open. Well done. So if you've got your mat or a towel, we're going down onto the floor. So come and join me. Okay, I'm just going to set up my mat. Don't forget, every break we have, take on some water. If you need to stretch anything, stretch. Okay, so do I need to go away? I think I need to go away. so you can see me. Lovely. Once you're all set up, I'll let you know what we're going to do next. Takes a little while to manoeuvre, doesn't it? Okay. So, not everybody's favourite. At least I don't make you do burpees, okay? So, we've got mountain climbers, okay? So, just doing 4, don't forget. So, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Taps on the shoulders, 2, 3, 4. And then the twist. Okay? So, we did this last week, but we've cut out one of the moves. Last week, we were doing the leg lift as well. So, I'm being kind, okay? Honest, all right? So, mountain climbers, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap, 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 tap. Nice and controlled. Keep that body nice and in alignment. Try not to make the bottom lift. Try and stay nice and flat. Try and do a pelvic tilt. Can you see the difference between me not doing and then I do a pelvic tilt? Can you see how my back's arched and then I make it more rounded? Okay? That's going to make the core work and not your back. So if anybody does have any issues, okay? And we're going to add in, whenever you need to, you can sit back, do a quick child's pose, and start again. Okay? So if you want to introduce a child's pose into every round, it would be mountain climbers, shoulder taps, twist, twist, back into child's pose. Mountain climbers. Okay? So it's entirely up to you. It just gives you hands a rest and gives you a chance to sort of just rest your back as well. Looks like you're all ready? Yeah? Okay, so I'm going to pop some more music on. We'll keep it upbeat for now. Okay. Okay. And we are doing this for 3 minutes again, people. Are we ready? Mountain climbers. So, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoulder taps. 2, 3, 4. Now, this is the one for nice, slow and control. So, just slow this one down. So, we're going to be doing 2 to each side. Really pull that forward. Good. You can rest if you want. If not, mountain climbers. Shoulder tap. And twist. Good. Just roll in one side to the other. Again, this is your point to rest if you want to. If not, mountain climbers. Yes. So we're working down a bit more now. In the core. So what that how many you can do is that technique. Okay. You can sit back and rest. I'm just going to take the rest. And I'm going to come back up. 1, 2, 4. Tap. And then lovely twist. Good. Your workout to take the rest when you need to. I'm going to keep going. Those shoulders are going to look great in your strapless tops and vested tops this summer. Off we go. So we've only got a minute to go, guys. It goes quick sometimes and slow others. Here we go. So reaching up to the ceiling. Take a rest if you need to. I'm going to sit back as normal. And then the mountain climbers. And run. You're getting wobbly, put in that core. Arms might be getting tired. So use the tummy. And again, 30 seconds. See what we've got left. Keep it going, you're looking good. Lovely control. Last mountain climbers. Last taps. And we're on the side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Give yourself a clap. Well done, everybody. Woo. Okay. How are we doing? Let me come over. Once I get back there, I can't see you all so well. Are we doing all right? I'm wiping my brow today. Okay. How are we doing? Let me just have a little look. You're still all there, that's okay. All right, so we're going to flip it over now. We're going to go onto our backs. We're going to work mainly on the core, okay, this time, so it's a lot slower. This is all about just taking your time, doing things steadily and really getting the technique right, okay? Now, last week, I think it was the other Claire said her thighs and her hips were sort of aching while she was doing this sort of routine. So what I've done is I've put in some bridge and then squeezes at the top. Okay, so it's going to stretch you the other way, okay? So it's not all about working the tummy, okay? If you're all inside, if you have a cushion or a pillow or something you can grab off the sofa, not James or Phoebe, but something you can pop between your legs, have it next to you and I'll go through what we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to start off with our roll back. And our roll back is where we sat nice and tall, okay, legs are always bent, and we're just rolling into that C position. Can you see how my back rolls? Yeah? So it's not a lean, okay, that's going to just take pressure on your back. So we pull the tummy in as we roll, and then we come back up. But so there's options. Option 1, if you want to hold on to your legs so that your legs are helping you, then you can, okay? I don't think we've got anybody sort of newly postnatal, so we should all be okay with this. So we should be able to have the hands here. Okay, and the other option, so you have 2 ways of doing this. You can just go straight back if that's for you. Jeanette, you might be better doing that than twisting. If not, you can go back and take the arm to one side. Coming back up, arm to one side. It's a bit like a bow and arrow sort of move, as if you're pulling the arrow back when you're doing archery. Okay, so you have 2 options, straight and then back up, sit up nice and tall, really reach forward, or you can go back and do the twist. So that's the one. Then we go down into our bridge. We have a nice roll up, hips nice and high, and this is where you might want to grab your pillow, pop it between your legs. I might double mine up. And we're going to do squeezes for 4, 2, 3, 4, roll down, roll back up, squeeze for 4. We're just going to do that twice, just 2, okay, and then down, because you want to do it nice and slowly, you don't want to rush. Then you can keep the pillow between your knees, and you can do the knee drop. Trying to keep those shoulders on the floor.
Of course, makes sense.
Okay.
Can I just ask,
Yes.
you know the bridge with the squeezes?
Yes.
Are we squeezing our bum or in our thigh? What's it?
A combination of both, Claire. Yes. So squeeze your bottom, try and keep your hips nice and high, and you will squeeze your thighs.
So squeeze the bottom of the thighs. Cool. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, and then by keeping it, when you're going to do the knee drop, just means you keep those knees squeezing together. So they're squeezing together so it engages the core more, okay? You don't have to have the pillow. You can just drop the knees, okay? But having the pillow will engage the core much more. And you can do it with your feet on the floor, just dropping your knees if tabletop is too much for you, okay? So just keep the feet on the floor and you just drop the knees to each side, okay? So that's our 3 moves. We're going to do it for 3 minutes. So just to repeat, straight roll back for 4, so up nice and tall. That's 1 if you want to. If you want to add a twist, it'll be up and down for 4, into the bridge, squeeze at the top. You do that twice, and then we've got the knee drop. Okay, let's give it a go. Let me put something a little bit more genteel on, shall we? You can never see music when you're looking for it, can you? Here we go. Something like this. So, are we ready? We're going to go into our roll back. In fact, you can even do the roll back with the cushion between your knees if you want to, because it'll just squeeze and engage that lower pelvis, around the bikini line, etc. Okay, are we ready? So, back, I'm going to do my twist. I'm going to sit nice and tall. So, taking our time, just really holding that tummy in, looking good. So you are thinking about how you're feeling, how far you can go back. Okay, we're going to go down to the bridge. So I'm going to squeeze my knees together as I come up and do a little pulse. 2, 3, 4. Nice roll back. And the roll back is for you to put each vertebra on the floor individually. Then we squeeze again. 2, 3, 4. Rolling back. Now just check you're in neutral spine before you lift your legs. So we're not tilting forward or tilting back. Arms out to the side and we drop. Lovely knee drop to one side. We're going to do this for 4. Taking your time. Putting that tummy button towards the spine. You've got to be the judge. You're doing that. If I was with you, I'd be able to come around and have a look. Okay, then we're sitting up. I trust you. So squeeze, arms out. I'm going to roll back. Really pull that tummy in as I go back. I've got to support my back because it being not good. So I've got to really work on that tummy. Sitting tall. Pulling it in towards my spine. Good. And then up into the roll up. So we're rolling the other way now. Squeezes. And this means the back and the tummy are being used one way, and now we're making them roll the other. Squeezes at the top, and then roll down. Lovely. Check the pelvis is in neutral again. Before you lift those legs, make sure they don't come too near to you. Remember the test. Arms out, and then we drop. Try to keep both shoulders. If you feel one shoulder coming up, that's probably the place for you to stop. And come back up with your knees. That's your body saying that's enough of a twist for me, thank you. Pulling the tummy in all the time. And then we come back up. Again, taking it at your pace. If you're not with me, just carry on. You may have got them before me. Rolling back. So these are very much the Pilates type moves that we're doing now, which we can do more of next week. Okay, into the bridge, rolling them back up. Keep those hips really high as you squeeze. Bottom, pelvis, tummy, inner thigh, down. And again, squeezes. Lovely, and down again. Good. Okay, leg up. Make sure that tummy goes in, not up. You can make your tummy stick out, so just pull it in. If you're getting tired, just don't take the knees as far, or remember you can put the feet on the floor and just drop the knees. That makes it a little bit easier for you, like so. It's a bit more of a stretch and working the core. How are we doing for time? Oh, believe it or not, I didn't set the timer. We can do one more, let's go. So once we've done one more set, silly me. Down we go. Looking good, lovely. Nice control there, I can see you. Good. Only go as far as you know you can manage to come back up comfortably from. So, lifting those hips lovely and high. Squeeze the bottom, squeeze the tummy and the thighs. And enjoy that roll down. One vertebra at a time. Don't rush. Take your time. Back up, squeeze, and down. Lovely. This is our last one, so we're going to lift the knees up. Squeeze that pillow and drop those knees. As you get into this move, you might be able to go a bit further and actually touch the knees to the floor. Each side. Good, and don't let those knees come too near to you. Keep them away. And lowering. And coming back up to sitting. And really well done. Yeah, keep it coming back up to sitting. Well done, well done. Cool. Silly me for not setting a timer on that. How do you find that? I'm going to come near the camera because I can't see you all. How was that? Okay? Good, good. Okay. You'll get a lot of benefit, but don't... What is he doing? Cairo, what are you doing? Making mummy work harder. Okay, so all about pace. Those ones are all about just keeping it slow and resting when you need to. Okay, I don't think I said that, sorry, but always rest when you need to. It's your session. Okay, if you feel the back, so when you're laid on the floor, if you feel the back starts to come up, okay, you'll find it really hard to keep that tummy in neutral and the core in neutral, then that's your time to rest. So as soon as you start to feel like you're arching your back with the legs up, then drop those toes. Okay, always take it down. I always say you're better off doing less but doing them well than doing 20 but doing them badly. Okay, so just rest. What's the time? What's the time? Okay, so we're just going to do one more. Okay, we're going to do our swimming like we did the other week. So I'm actually going to bring you down so you can see me a little bit better. So the swimming, laying on your front, on your mat. Just going to recap this one. Okay, so I know you need to watch me initially, but once you've watched me, then your head should go down onto the mat and the face goes down. Obviously, for me to be able to talk to you, I'm going to keep my head up. So you can have your hands. Oh, something's happened on the computer. Hang on. Suddenly my emails have popped up. Okay, so you can have your hands as wide apart as you want. They could be here, okay, wherever, or straight above your head. Depends on your shoulder flexibility. What's comfortable for you? And your feet, again, the same. They can be closer or they can be wider, whatever's comfortable for you. But the things I want you to think about is you're engaging your bottom as well as your tummy, okay? So you actually want to squeeze your bottom. There was a time when they used to say just pull your tummy in up off the mat but leave your bottom relaxed, which was really quite hard to do. And they now realise that actually the glutes and the bottom and the lower back is all part of the core so that you can use them now, okay? So we're going to just do legs to begin with. So one leg is just going to lift slightly off the floor and then go down. And then the other leg, and then go down. So what you're thinking in your mind is my tummy is coming up off the floor. We know it's not, but inside it is. In your mind it is. Okay, just alternate. One leg, little lift. And you squeeze in the bottom as you lift that tummy. And the leg only needs to come, as you're all doing, just a couple of inches, 2 to 3 inches off the floor. Just alternate. Just doing the legs at the moment. Good. Just getting that feeling. Okay, on that one, we rest. And now we're going to still lift the tummy up. We're still going to engage the bottom. And we're going to lift the arms. So this can depend on your flexibility in your shoulders, but it's really good for working those shoulders. So you're just going to lift one arm slightly off the floor. Think about how the tummy changes every time you lift. Every time you lift your arm, the tummy has to pull in and pull up off the mat. And just keep going, alternating. Don't have to lift for too long, it's just sort of 1, 2, and then down again. 1, 2, down. But your main focus is more on the core and the bottom, and the glutes, lifting. One more on each side. Good. So just relax the bottom now, maybe just give it a little wiggle from side to side, just relax that lower back. At any point, if anybody wants to go into child's pose, just to stretch out, they can do. So if you can start to have any issues, just sit back into child's pose, okay? So we're going to join the hands and the arms together. So it's going to be opposite arms, so it'll be right arm, left leg. And we're going to just concentrate on squeezing the glutes and pulling in the abs, and we lift both arm and leg up and down.
And again, it doesn't have to go high, but what I do want you to think about is somebody's pulling your arm and somebody's pulling your foot. So it's really stretching through that core. Lifting that tummy off the floor all the time. Squeezing the bottom. If you're feeling it in your back, then you've really got to try and make that tummy work a little bit harder. Okay, one more each side. Good. And now we'll all go back into child's pose. So just come back, sit on the heels, open up the knees so the tummy and chest can go through, and a nice deep stretch. You might feel like I do, that really rounds my back off, lower back, so that helps my lower back. You might find it's your shoulders and enjoy the stretch. Good. Lovely. We're going to take our left hand out to the left side. We're going to pop our right hand on top, and then we're going to sit back into towards the right. So we're going to get a nice stretch all the way down the outside of that arm, all the way down the body, right down to the hip. Oh dear, I do love it. Children just love to climb on you, don't they? Good. And then we're going to take the right hand out to the right side and over to the left, and you can lean. Good. Lovely. Lay back on your front again, but we're just going to do a quad stretch. So we're just going to bring one foot in towards the bottom. Idea here is that rest the head down to relax. But you're going to try and get the feeling that both hips are going to try and touch the floor. Some may be able to do it a bit more flexible. If you're not, then you just try to get that hip to go down. Good. And lots of squats and lunges today, so we'll hold that. And then we change sides. Bring the other leg in. Good. Folding it in. Relax. Don't forget the muscle always goes a bit tight to begin with. And then you need to just relax it. Lovely. We're going to come up onto our elbows. Okay, and just do a little swan dive. So again, I suggest Jeanette probably stay there or just come up as much as you can. Others, if we can push away, you might have your arms bent or you can fully stretch your arms. You probably find you're squeezing your bottom as well while you're here to get stretched down the middle. Just rest down momentarily. Come back to those elbows, that's the first step. And then if you're ready, you can push all the way up. This time we're going to carry on pushing ourselves all the way up. We're going to take that nice big step forward. We're going to do our pelvic tilt, if you remember. We did our pelvic tilt before we flip forward. So we're going to add a side bend. So the leg that's back, I want you to take that arm up. You'll find that all the way down the side, right into there, all joints together, and you're getting a bigger stretch now. Deeper stretch. And don't collapse the stretch, always do it as if you're trying to reach up to something nice and tall. Lengthen the body. If you do feel that tight, then this is one for you to do. Whenever you can think about it. Changing over legs, so step forward. Just going to angle that. Right. Leg, I didn't swap. Pelvic tilt. Rock forward. Probably only a little way. And then reaching up and over with. You can use this arm to rest on it. Obviously a bit better stretch if you don't. Reaching up and over. If you can lean back slightly without causing you any trouble, that's even better because you'll feel it more across the legs. Lovely. Okay. We are going to go into a side move. We've done quite a few lateral moves today, sideways. So we're going to take the leg out straight and we're going to first of all kneel. Now that might be enough of a stretch for some of you just to stay here.
If not, try coming forwards. And if you can, then you can drop right down. So it depends how much. Okay. Andy's probably still up here, as most chaps normally are. Okay. So you go down as far as Jill's probably laying flat on the floor. So you should be, don't let it burn, don't let it pinch or anything. If that does, just come back up. So we don't want to stretch inside of it. So we're going to leave it there for a while. Okay, coming back up, if you can. Take it out the other side. So leg goes out to the side. And again, just check, because two sides are different. You might find you're a lot tighter on one side, so you might need to stop here. So check this. If you can go down a little bit onto hands, maybe. And if not, you can go right down. You can feel that stretch. That's it, pulling it down. So that's really good. Definitely, if you do go running and things like that, and you're very straight with your action, cycling and running, make sure you do these stretches that go out to the side. Okay. And if it starts to build too much at any point, just come back up. Lovely, well done. Okay, we're going to go into down dog, last couple. So down dog, we've done this a few times. So head goes between arms, bottom goes up to the ceiling, pushing the heels down behind you. And really look through the arms at your knees and your legs. Lifting the tailbone up and really stretching even more. Look at the pedal with it, which is just pushing one heel down, then the other, one then the other, with a pedal. It becomes a nice calf stretch as well. We're going to drop down on our knees, drop our tummy down so we get a nice stretch that way. Arching the back. Good. We're going to do one more down dog, up we go. Little pedal with the feet. And then slowly walk the hands towards your feet. Just let the arms and the head hang here. With your legs nice and straight, you will be able to feel the stretching your hamstrings, back of your legs, move out. And then roll up till our hands meet our thighs. We're going to do an arch, like our cat pose, so then cat arches up. And then we're going to go into a flat back. So you can see the difference in the flat back, as the other bottom sticks out, and then the arm rounded. That's another one that can be good for your back if you've been sat a lot. Yes. Very good. So just move it back like this. And then two. One more time, then into flat back. One more time, we're going to roll up. And this time, we're going to come all the way up until you're standing nice and tall. I'm just going to move my laptop again. And we're just going to roll those shoulders once you get to the top. Good. Okay. Oh, we just must do the back of our arms because we worked our arms today. So we'll just take them across. Now, the other options, this is probably the only stretch that I would be able to do that well. But you can do a stretch here, in the back of the arm, or if you're flexible enough, which you can clearly see I'm not, you can get hold of your hands and you can do that. But my go-to is this one. But if you're more flexible around the shoulder then you can stretch in those other ways. Change side. So if Monday you might think, oh, my arms ache a bit, then this might be a really good stretch for you to do. Okay, and another one is you can walk between the door. So you could, if you can picture me walking through the doorway behind me, and you come forward and it can just open up the chest here. So that's another good one to do. Okay, let's turn the music off. That's it. We've done it. We've done it, guys. So if you want to unmute yourselves and let me know how we did.